What you say?
Where you go?
Ah, gee. Be careful. Usyk.
I come to Spain in 5 days. In 5 days. No, maybe 3 days. 3 days. Yeah, I'll come there. Where are you now? You there? Maybe I'll see you in Spain. Say this again. Okay, so I'm gonna see you, yeah?
Yeah.
And when I see you, we're gonna wrestle. We're gonna do some wrestling, yeah? No boxing. No wrestling. Wrestling.
Usyk, be careful. Usyk.
We do wrestling. Was it judo, yeah? Yeah. Give me touch. Be safe. I see.
Okay, Usate.
Дань, веселіше.
Good training. Good. Jim. Yeah.
Stay, please.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. You work hard. Yeah.
Всем спасибо, всем
Lean back, both of you, if that's okay. Look at a bit more of a relaxed look. Amazing. Usyk. Could I get you to crouch down a little bit, almost like you're leaning over? And Charlotte, if you would go on the left-hand side, please.
You're gonna do women's boxing?
Try it.
And there's one last one. One more. There you go. Perfect. One last one.
Great.
Good, yeah?
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Appreciate your time.
Remember my red collar, you know? It's Ukrainian warriors.
You have this.
Yeah, it's like similar.
Yeah.
Because it's 17th century
Yeah.
Ukrainian Cossack who protecting not Ukraine as Rus because time is don't have Ukraine, but this is yes, it's protect
Warrior.
Yeah.
Good size, good size.
Yeah. Not. Yes. Maybe. Yeah. So.
When two rivals in one of the most brutal weight classes in boxing join hands for a training camp in Europe, you know something's cooking. After Anthony Joshua was forced to take a break from boxing, thanks to the unfortunate tragedy that took place earlier this year, we all thought he would be absent from the ring for a long time. Retirement rumors were all over social media, and the situation looked grim for the former heavyweight champion who had just come off a victory over boxing influencer Jake Paul. However, they say when you're down during your worst moments in life, an angel shows up to guide you back to the right path. For Joshua, that angel turned out to be none other than Oleksandr Usyk. The Ukrainian boxer revealed all regarding his plan for his friend AJ in an interview on the Daily Mail.
Anthony Joshua has come over for the event this evening. You have shown him around Ukraine. What did you show him and what went on last night? We saw the videos of the dinner together. How was that?
I show Anthony my national food, my culture, Ukrainian music, my church, and place for me important for me place, and Maidan is like. Now is like a memorial, not only Ukrainian, who help Ukrainian, who protect Ukrainians, UK guy, European, USA, Australia, all world. We speak with Anthony, and then you say, oh, listen, this is young guy, it's 2000 years, 25, 26, 19, 45, it's, then you, oh my God, it's a big problem. I say, yeah, brother, it's a big problem. Yeah, but Anthony like Ukrainian foods, like a borscht. Yeah, borscht. That's. I very appreciate what Anthony here. Now is my big brother. It's not rival. It's not my rivals. It's not my opponent. It's my partner. It's my brother, AJ.
He is my brother, not my rival. Usyk was brutally honest about helping Joshua out during this difficult time in his life. By offering him emotional support and offering to train with him, Usyk just proved that he values humanity over sports rivalry. AJ training with Usyk isn't just for the cameras. Usyk revealed that he has a plan to help Joshua become undisputed heavyweight champion within the next couple of years. This fight isn't just Joshua's, it's Usyk's as well, since he has taken it upon himself to help his brother achieve the biggest title in heavyweight boxing.
Have you guys watched your fights back together? Have you helped him where he went wrong in those fights?
More not, but not here, but I think it's will for future.
Yeah.
Yes, because I know my mistake. I know mistake Anthony, but we work about this and we delete mistake in Anthony, delete mistake in my.
You said undisputed champion for him. Then, is that what you think he can become once you retire?
I know. Yes, it's possible. It's possible. AJ, it's possible. You undisputed champion in 2027. AJ, it's undisputed champion. Heavyweight. Yes, it's possible, Charlotte. I a lot of time heard, hey, Usyk, you small, for you it's not possible, blah, 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 blah. Look, I say, we'll see. I pray, please. I not не прошу. I don't ask. Give me. I say, I work. If it's possible, I do it. Mm-hmm. But I think it's possible.
Yeah.
Now, it makes you wonder, why does Oleksandr Usyk want to train Anthony Joshua when they're rivals in a division where just a few big names dominate? Usyk has been world champion at heavyweight since the past few years. In fact, the Ukrainian first became heavyweight champion in 2021 after beating Anthony Joshua, who was the unified champion at the time. Usyk wanting to train Joshua to be the next heavyweight champion ideally makes no sense, especially considering Usyk is still fighting and is looking to retain his heavyweight champion status. There's an incredibly sly reason why Usyk wants to get AJ ready to retain the world championship belts. We all know that AJ is scheduled to fight Gypsy King Tyson Fury either in 2026 or the following year. This is the biggest fight in British heavyweight boxing history. However, what you might not know is that Usyk too wants to fight the Gypsy King. In an interview with Max Kellerman on the Ring Magazine podcast, Usyk revealed that a trilogy fight with Fury is on the cards before he decides to hang up his gloves for good.
But I want a next fight with who winner? Daniel Dubois and maybe Wardley.
Mm-hmm. You've been dominating the division for some time now. How much longer would you say you have in the sport of boxing? How much more do you have to achieve?
3.
3 years. Oh. 3 fights, 3 years?
No, 3 years. Not 3 years. 3 fights.
Okay.
Three more fights. Will any of so you mentioned the winner of Wardley and Dubois, and many people, including on this show, have said whether or not he's ready, we are interested in you and Atama. Do you think Atama could be ready to fight you before you say goodbye?
No, I not wanna fight with Itauma because it's young guy. I not wanna break this guy like me.
What about Ajit Caballel? Is he on your radar? Is he part of that hit list of your final 3 fights?
Listen, Rico, this is first. Second, it's a who win.
Wardley or Dubois?
Wardley, Dubois.
You can't see Dubois again,
Yeah,
though.
and third fight, it's my friend Greedy Belly Tyson Fury.
Oh, back to Fury. Oh.
Usyk is keen for a trilogy clash with Tyson Fury, but that fight is unlikely to happen soon, considering the Gypsy King is training for a fight with Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is himself fighting Christian Prenga in a tune-up before fighting Fury. In an interview with Ring Magazine's CEO Rick Reno, Joshua opened up about the potential Fury fight. More importantly, AJ touched on an incident that took place in London during Fury's latest victory over Arslanbek Makhmudov, where he refused to jump into the ring after the fight and face off against the Gypsy King.
Back in April,
Yes,
you were ringside for Tyson Fury's
I
return.
was, Rick. I was.
And after the smoke had cleared, he was urging you, just almost pleading with you to get in the ring. I guess he wanted a face-off of some kind. You were pretty respectful, so this is your moment.
That's his moment.
Then he started calling you a shit house. Were you tempted at all when he was egging you on? Yeah, okay, he wants me to go in there. I'll go in there.
Rick, I feel in control of my emotions, in control of how I want to control myself.
Yeah.
And I knew at the time it wasn't the right thing for me to do.
Yeah.
Even though the bodies that be, Netflix, His Excellency, DAZN, promoters, TV wanted me to get in the ring. I just knew for my own standing, it wasn't the right thing to do. And behind the scenes, when it comes to negotiating, it actually worked in my favor because, number one, there was nothing in place for me to step in the ring and say, yeah, we're going to get it on next, because that was not the truth. I'm not here to lie to anyone. I'm not here for hype. I was there on a scouting mission. I wanted to see, this is the guy that I want to fight, right? So I was there to kind of see what was going to happen, how he performed. And I saw some good stuff. And I also saw some bad stuff. So that's what I was there for. So to ask me to get into the ring was not part of my plan. And I don't think anyone could pull me in a direction that I'm not planning on going in life no more. I'm a lot older, a lot wiser, and a lot more comfortable in the position.
Joshua is playing it safe. Knowing that the fight is on the cards, he doesn't want to slip up and announce it before negotiations begin. This fight, however, is happening, and AJ is excited. He also talked about Fury's performance against Makhmudov, calling it average. Joshua wanted to see a stoppage by Fury, but saw no intent by his bitter rival to end Makhmudov in the ring. Joshua stated that the only positive he took from the fight was Fury's stamina to last the 12 rounds. While he wouldn't call it a great performance, it was a good result for the Gypsy King, who has been out of the ring.
Brought forward to challenge Fury.
Yeah.
The scales are weighed in his favor. But I think he'll rise to the occasion depending on the opponent. So for so for Arslan Makhmudov, that's the right way to pronounce it, right? Yeah. I would have preferred to have seen a stoppage, because I always believe, if I'm watching from a fan's point of view, I just like to see someone flatlined on the floor, because it shows greatness in the guy. You know, when you chop the king's head off, I wanted to see that, and I just didn't see that day. He went a good 12 rounds, but the positive in that was just to show he was conditioned. But I just think you really want to take these guys out, and I didn't really see any intent at any moment to try and hurt Arslan Makhmudov. And yeah, Arslan gave him a few problems here and there, but Fury controlled the rounds. In short, it was good. It was okay. It was okay.
When asked whether the Tyson Fury fight is the biggest fight for his career, AJ gave a sharp reply. He firmly states that while the Gypsy King is a massive fight for his career, there are other big names, including the rematch with Daniel Dubois and fighting the likes of Moses Itauma and Ajit Kabayel. AJ has no plans of hanging his gloves anytime soon as he looks to fight for the belts again.
It's not just coming in shape and having a big right hand. It probably means a lot to him to get this victory. So I've got to be on my P's and Q's and make sure I'm fully focused on him and not underestimate him.
Now, without looking too far ahead, some people have labeled you and Fury as the defining fight of this era of heavyweights. Do you view it as the defining fight of this era of heavyweights?
No, because there's a lot more fights to happen, a lot more big fights. It's one of the defining fights of this era because with me and Fury, it can't be the only one because I know if I stay around long enough, there's a rematch with Dubois, there's a potential Fabio fight, there's Ajit fight out there, providing he becomes champion, like how big that would be. There's a Tama fight as he's coming up the rankings. There's still the Wilder fight out there. These are going to be massive fights. So Fury's just another number. And I'm trying to say, I don't put him on no pedestal. He ain't above no one. They're all in my way, all on the same level. I'm not putting him above.
During the interview, Joshua firmly declared his intention to become a 3-time heavyweight champion, emphasizing that beating Tyson Fury without securing another title would not satisfy him. He stated that reclaiming a world title is his singular purpose, prompting him to entirely clear away outside distractions and realign his focus strictly toward boxing. Turning his attention to his upcoming opponent, Christian Prenga, AJ acknowledged that while the Albanian is a dangerous knockout artist, he possesses that exact same lethal power. He confidently predicted the bout will not go the 12-round distance, fully expecting a definitive knockout victory.
Since you came back, that you want to become a 3-time heavyweight champion.
I will be.
If you get the big win over Fury, but don't win another title, would that be satisfying enough, or do you need that other title?
I need another title. I need another title, man. This is what I do. I made a decision to myself. This is my purpose. This is what I'm talented. I'm quite smart. I can do a lot of things. But I'm going to use all my energy and align my focus to just being champion again. I spread my focus a bit over the years and I've just had to really spend time re-channeling my focus, and I know I can do it. I know. Remember, I started boxing and I was able to move up the ranks pretty quick because when I'd make a decision, when I lock things off in my life, which I did when I was younger, I said, yo, that's enough. I'm getting rid of that and prioritizing this. I can do a lot, and I've done that again. And I believe that will be my recipe for success.
And in closing, you got a dangerous knockout artist in front of you.
So is he.
What can people expect?
So is he.
What can people expect?
You know what I'm saying, Rick?
Yeah, it does work both ways.
It works both ways. Good luck to him.
July the 25th. Do you expect this fight to end before?
Yeah, it has to. Do you know why? Because it's just what we do. It's what's expected of us. It's what's expected of us. It's what we do, and it's what we're capable of doing. It's not a surprise to do what is already ordained upon me as a heavyweight, to hurt, to knock people out. I'm going to do my best. Trust me. I'm going to do my best. And I believe in myself. And it's nothing against him. This is about me. I believe in myself. And I don't think it will go 12 rounds because we're both good. We both have knockouts.
The boxing world is eagerly anticipating this fight, and the Ring Magazine podcast couldn't help sharing their opinion and predictions for the epic fight. Max Kellerman had an interesting opinion on this fight, claiming the Gypsy King to be the favorite in this fight. Kellerman expects AJ to fight with a looser and more aggressive style against Tyson Fury, given that Fury enters as the clear favorite. He suggests that while Fury has proven himself the best of this era, the pressure is entirely on him, which could allow Joshua to perform at his best. Kellerman points to Fury's struggle against a strong, determined fighter like Francis Ngannou as a blueprint for how a steady, pressurizing Joshua could pull off an upset. He believes Joshua's underrated resilience and ability to rebuild after losses make him a dangerous underdog in this massive matchup.
But speaking of pressure, who is under more for this fight? AJ or Fury, right? It's Tyson Fury, clearly, because he will be the big favorite coming in. because Tyson Fury demonstrated over time that he is among the great heavyweight champions of all time. Where exactly you rank him, I don't know, but of the heavyweight champions, of every real heavyweight champion who ever lived, I'm not talking about, and apologies to these guys, but Greg Page, Tony Tubbs, Tony Tucker, guys who won fractional belts, Frank Bruno. I'm talking about guys who became the easy way to put it is Ring Magazine, or what would have been the Ring Magazine champion of their day. Even among those guys, Tyson Fury is special even among those guys. AJ is not considered like that, though he is a big star. So Fury comes into this fight really with everything to lose. He's expected to win. That should allow AJ to fight a looser fight than he would otherwise. Like in this scenario, not that it's as extreme, but AJ is the Jake Paul and Tyson Fury is the AJ, in the sense that, man, it's bad for Tyson Fury at this point if he's upset by Anthony Joshua. And think about what it would mean for Anthony Joshua's legacy if he would win this fight. Like, it would finally prove the naysayers, and I'm looking at you, Shady, I know you're watching somewhere. It would finally prove the naysayers wrong about Anthony Joshua, because people love to focus on the lowlights of Joshua's career, not at the highlights of his career. This is a guy who not only beat Klitschko in an all-time great heavyweight fight, by the way, considering the stakes, 100,000 people watching, the previous era's champion against the heir apparent at that moment. He also beat Povetkin, who was an Olympic gold medalist, super heavyweight Olympic gold medalist. He beat Joshua Parker. Yes, he was knocked out by Andy Ruiz. He was stopped. But Andy Ruiz is a very good fighter. I mean, everyone always knows that Ruiz is a good fighter when...
Kellerman also believes that Fury is at the peak of his power compared to AJ, which gives him the edge going into this fight. However, he blamed Fury for sometimes not coming fully prepared, like the time he nearly lost to Francis Ngannou. Kellerman believes that this is where AJ can take advantage and unleash his power and try to get the fight done early. He also feels that AJ gives his best while he's under pressure and against Tyson Fury. The pressure won't be as immense as compared to when Joshua fought Jake Paul. Kellerman feels that these factors could play the decisive role in how this fight plays out.
Britt, Anthony Joshua, they're both still there. They create the biggest fight, at least the biggest event in British boxing history. And I think there is a sense that while the event will be the biggest in the history of British boxing, that Tyson Fury is closer to the peak of his powers than AJ, and even that the best version of AJ was not as good as Fury. However, as my predecessor at HBO, Larry Merchant, famously said, boxing is the theater of the unexpected. So I want to talk about what at least most of us might not expect at first. The question is, if the headlines are the morning after the fight that Anthony Joshua actually won, how did it happen? Well, look, I don't think Tyson Fury will be underprepared as he was against Francis Ngannou. But what the Ngannou fight did show is that at least an underprepared Tyson Fury can be bothered by a big, strong, determined heavyweight. Now, that same Francis Ngannou fought Anthony Joshua and was almost decapitated in that fight. Joshua, I believe, at least his career has become underrated, if not the fighter he is now. Because people look at the Jake Paul fight, and look, you went that many rounds with Jake Paul, severely undersized, very inexperienced. Clearly he's on the downside, except that the amount of pressure going into that Jake Paul fight on Anthony Joshua. Jake Paul's a big, strong guy. And a guy's over 200 pounds. He's throwing knockout shots. You get caught, you can go to sleep. I don't care who you are. So imagine Anthony Joshua getting hit with something stupid by Jake Paul and losing that fight. It would be unimaginable. So he had to fight in a way a little bit less than his best self. That will not be the case against Tyson Fury, who comes in as the favorite, who everyone understands if Joshua loses to Fury, no big deal. It's not like losing to a guy like Jake Paul. I expect to see whatever AJ has left, the best version of it against...
The boxing world is excited about AJ's comeback to the ring. With the Tyson Fury fight nearing to fruition, the boxing community can't wait for the fight to happen. AJ, however, has to beat Christian Pranga first on July 25th at the Jeddah Superdome in Saudi Arabia. What do you think? Can AJ dismantle Pranga with a statement victory and push for the Tyson Fury fight later this year? Let me know your predictions in the comments. That's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.